Okay, watch the video in the description because I'm going to go based off that. I'm not going to recap any of it, but to go into a little detail into what the other video does, I talk about jump squats and other things, but most of it, just know the jump squat part of it after you watch it because that applies to this. But anyways, what I'm going to talk about is Melee has, well, Melee has this, PM and Brawl don't. And it's kind of a good thing that they don't for a lot of different reasons. But anyways, um, gravity applies on frame 2 in Melee whenever you jump in a full hop or short hop. But aerials and specials always induce gravity. And if you do an aerial or special on the very first frame of being airborne, this frame, it's going to reduce your overall height. And it's more noticeable in full hop, and especially for Falco, because I'll show you here in a minute. So if I do something like a back air, not on the first airborne frame, but this frame, oops, like not this frame, but this frame, you'll see his eyebrow go a little bit above the platform. But if I do the first airborne frame, his head's a little bit, you'll see he's not high enough to have his head show above the platform at all. And you can see this way as well. His head's above the platform a little bit with his little like red eyelash or whatever. But if I do the first airborne frame, you don't see his head at all. And then with the full hop, if you don't do it frame perfect or whatever, he's always going to land on this platform with whatever attack, because that's his normal jump height, and like including blaster. But if you do it frame perfect, he won't land on it. Oh, let me go for a double blaster. There we go. And then if you do like down air frame perfect, he won't land on it. There we go. Let's try back air, forward air. There we go. Yep. And then with the short hop, you can tell because you can like kind of see it. And I go from like X to A. I don't even know what you're seeing. I go from like X to A. You can use Y to A, but it's kind of weird using Y to A. Yeah, I don't like it at all. You have to go like this for Y to A, where X to A is kind of like left, right, left. And depending on the character's jump squat, how long it is when you want to time your inputs. Because with Bowser, you're going to want to wait longer because his jump squat's longer. But with someone like Fox, you're going to go like XA, XA. Falco's in the middle where you got to delay it a little bit. Because again, if you press the A input before the jump squat's over, it's not going to do anything. So you got to time it like early. And then again, this isn't actually useful to get something frame perfect, at least in Melee, because that's going to reduce your overall jump height, which isn't, it's not really like has a defined use or anything, except for like if you didn't want to land on this platform with a laser or whatever, but most people do and stuff. But so that's it for that. And then one more thing I want to talk about with Falco is, or maybe two things. People don't normally know about Isai dropping, which is essentially, again, I covered this in the first video, where whenever you land, you go through 30 frames of landing animation until while you recoil yourself back to standing. But the game allows you, it's called interruptible as soon as, to do an action out of it, starting on frame like 4. So like frame 4, do jab or whatever, do a forward smash, to do like a dash. So it's only like 4 frames lag, even though if you don't do anything, it's going to be 30 frames. But one thing it doesn't allow is you to drop. So if you land and then try to drop, you'll just go into like squat and won't be able to drop. So like if I land and press down, it doesn't do anything, except if I press like forward or something. But that's the thing. So you can't go straight into drop, and this is important because if you try to laser and then try to drop, you can't do it. So what's the secret here is Isai dropping, where you laser, you go into normal landing, and then you on the third frame or whatever, you can walk. So then you're in walk now, and then on a walk you can drop. So essentially to do it, you just like you just hold forward a little bit so that you go into walk, and then you just like right after do like press down because it's only 3 frames of the lag or whatever. So then with lasers, so again, lasering and all that, and then you hold whatever direction you want to press, like forward. Like I'm facing towards the left, so I'd hold slightly to the left. So he's going to walk as soon as he hits on the 3rd frame here. See his walk slow. Then you can drop. And then, of course, you can shoot another laser if you do it soon after you drop. And of course, Falco's got a lot of stuff with like how he does his lasers. You can change up the heights for like you can like use your double jump to change the height and like fast fall after it. There's so much to talk about. But I only want to go over the stuff that people don't normally know. Oh, and then the other thing people don't always think of is, unless you're Spacey main, is of course you can like jump out of shield and then you can jump cancel into like grab or jump cancel the shield into a B or whatever. Just like you can cancel into all the same stuff out of shine. But you don't actually, when you jump out of shield, when people say shine out of shield, if it's not canceling a jump squat, you're just waiting toward when you actually go airborne to shine. Then usually people double jump out of it once on like frame 3 or shine or whatever when you can do it. But if you do it soon enough, you can land on the ground again, just the same way that like multi-shining works. So if you do it soon enough, you can shine and then like do a wave dash out of it. But just try practicing doing this. And again, it's like Y to B. And like that's good if you want to like be Fox and then do a wave shine if it hits. But if you're Falco, it's not that bad to just like do that and then like double jump onto a platform. But and I got the controller sideways, so don't criticize too much. And then I might as well go over other basic Falco stuff. On your instead of dropping down, like most characters have a shorter double jump so they can like do this to refresh better. But Falco's is too risky, so instead you want to press back to let go of the edge, then up and up B to ledge stall using Firebird or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to do it sideways so you can see, but and then that's basically the optimal part. Some people try to throw in a shine in there or whatever. You don't need to do that. I don't even want to practice that. Yeah, it's not worth it. And then other ways to get to the ledge, you can like run and then shine, turn around, jump, which Mango does a lot just because he likes to do that, or you can wave dash out of it. And then if you do more perfect wave dash, the longer you can don't have to run. Yeah, you can also walk and do a PC drop. You have to like walk and then right before you hit the ledge, press the other direction. Like that. And then you can also run off, shine up B. West Balls does that a lot and other people. Then you can shoot your lasers the other way. Mango does that a lot. And then if you're really frame perfect, you can like double jump Bair. So it's like gonna be let go of the ledge by pressing down, not backwards like I did for the shine stall, but down. And then once you press down, you let go. Then you can double jump with X, and then right after that press A, and then back air, and then you'll regrab in time. And then essentially doing frame perfect double lasers is like pressing jump and then right after doing 2 B inputs or whatever. So they're about the same height. Like that. And then there's also, like, if you're over here, Westballs talks about this, or a lot of people do, where ledge canceling. And then once you ledge cancel, like if someone, like if you just hit a guy, like forward smash him, and he's on the other side of the stage, you can like dip down. Oops. And then fire stall. But let me try to see if I can get that. Again, I got controller sideways. There you go. And then overall, with what I said about Isai dropping, you're gonna need it for like all the like lasering you do. And then again, when someone's up on this platform with you, if they like hit your shield from behind, you can do a shield drop back air, which Westballs does a lot. And then you can also do a down air and it'll hit. Like even if you don't, like you're doing a combo, you can like drop down, do down air. If there's this weird mechanic where like if you back air them soon enough, you won't even like fall down. Oops, I can't. I'm not gonna try it. No. And then if you shield drop straight into shine, you'll go back onto the platform, which is kinda useful. But essentially you're gonna, if you drop down and don't do it on the first airborne frame and don't land on the platform, that's kind of faster because then double jump doesn't have any kind of jump squat animation. And now let's, so I covered how to do early aerials. So you're gonna want to do X to A, and then you can use, with Falco of course, you can do short hop auto cancel with back air using the C stick, and that's fine. And then once you hit, you want to like practice doing a shine after it and stuff, or like a forward smash. It all depends on how it hit them and all that. But let's just go to Marth here. And the first thing I'll talk about is, remember I talked about how he could short hop back air and then regrab? Well, Marth's got that for forward air and neutral B. And then let's see if I can... Okay, one way to grab the ledge with him is use Bair, which Music King does a lot. And then of course, he does this once in a while. You're going to want to just press down, jump with X, and then A. Like down, jump, A. And then there's also, he does this once in a while. It's more risky, but drop down, jump, neutral B, if you do it like within a 2-frame window or whatever, he'll do it soon enough to regrab. But I gotta do it like good here. Oh, that one was close. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it at this point. There we go. And then his double aerials, like I said, you don't want to do them frame perfect in Melee because, like what I mentioned, it's going to reduce your overall short hop height, so you'll have less air time to do the second aerial. But like, first off, he can auto cancel all of his aerials, where like Falco could only do back air. So he can auto cancel up air, auto cancel. Let me do C stick. And there. If you don't auto cancel it, the 20XX pack is good because it shows you that you go into landing lag. And then from his fair, he can do, like I usually use A for the first fair, and then I use C stick for the second, instead of using A twice, because then you have less control. Where like the first one, you don't have that much control, but then you can drift back using the C stick if you use the C stick. But if you use the C stick for both fairs, then you got full control. And then he's also got short hop fair up air. Short hop fair, let me get Mario down here. Let me turn the thing on too. There you go. Short hop fair down air. That's not too useful. That was short hop fair Bair. That's short hop fair down air. Then there's short hop fair nair. Like that. They're all not that useful, but whatever. And then there's short hop Bair double jump in Melee. PM has more early aerials for characters because like Marth can do a lot more out of his bear in PM, but that's a whole different story or video. But in melee, he can double jump out of it. So you just got to time the back air early and then do a double jump. If you use tap jump for the jump, you actually got like a 3-frame window because tap jump has like 3 frames where it keeps inputting the same input for whatever reason because it's tap jump. So like if you are bad at timing it, you can just use that even though you get less aerial control because you're not using a jump button, so you have to use the control stick to do it. And then you'll see people use this a lot. I'll even link a combo video of a guy using this quite a lot. And then there's also instant landing where it's like no landing lag. Like Marth gets that on like Yoshi's. I probably got to go to Yoshi's to even see it, but like right there, he lands like without any landing lag. It's like instant landing. So let's see here. Jump. He's going over there. Then he's got the super landing. What the hell is going on there? Let's go instantly into wait. So instead of like normal landing where you got this little blob and then it's 30 frames long unless you cancel it starting on frame 4, he just goes straight into that thing. So here's like a normal landing. Like that. That's normal. This is the instant landing one. No. Like that. No, I didn't get there. Yeah, so that's weird. And there's a lot of uses for that and other stuff. Yeah, that's it. I have more stuff, but I'll say that for later.